Are you looking to get out of your 3D job? Do you feel like you identify as a spiritual person ready to exit 3D and start helping build heaven on earth? Then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Rebecca, and I am your vibe mentor, here to help you raise your vibration so you can live your best life. So many of us just want freedom. We want freedom of time, freedom of money, freedom of location, freedom to follow our intuition and our guidance, to live a guided life, to live as we're called to live, and to even move about as we please, to roam and explore the world and to just experience life. That's what we were built for. That's what we're here for. And yet, at the same time, we also want to contribute and to do something that matters and to make the world a better place, to love and to be loved, to connect, to feel accepted, to feel part of a community, to be held and valued and respected by the people we're with. And yet, all of those noble desires and reasonable expectations are met with resistance. The vast majority of us, and even the rest of the world, struggle to achieve our dreams and our heart's desires. And why is that? I have spent over a year now, and actually many years, exploring this topic. It all started for me about 7 years ago, which the magical number of 7 in my life brings me to a culmination point. I think I have finally found the key. It's worthiness, that we all deeply desire to be valued, to be worthy, to be seen and loved and respected and admired, and yet make a difference and contribute, to be of service, to make the world a better place. We all want the same thing, and we all struggle with the same thing as well. That thread of not enoughness. The question, do I deserve freedom, abundance? Do I really deserve to be happy? Is it selfish of me to have these dreams? Everybody wants these things. Nobody should want these things. The funny thing is, being a spiritual entrepreneur is like self-development on steroids. We come to find out that wealth and financial abundance and abundance of freedom and freedom of movement, that they're all directly connected to our self-worth. Are we worthy? Do we believe at a cellular level? Do we embody our divinity, the beauty of who we truly are, the God spark that is within us? Well, we're dealing with this tricky beast of a brain. It is meant to be our servant, not our master. And yet, it believes it's helping us. It will go to the ends of the world to protect us from something that has hurt us before. Most of us received a program of not enoughness as a child. When we're young, in those 0 to 7 years, we're in our programming years. And we receive these subtle messages when we're not seen, not heard, not validated by our parents or our peers or whoever's most important to us. We feel that we're broken. It's not really anybody's fault, but at the same time, we have to have awareness of it. Hurt people, and our parents did the best that they could. It's not about pointing fingers, because then we just give away our power. But it is critical to understand the programming that we're working with, because we can be conscious of fair majority of the time, even I should say not a majority, but rather a large percentage of the time. When we cultivate a consciousness and we practice being present and being in the moment and the now. But unfortunately, when life happens, we switch into the subconscious. It's supposed to be our friend. It's supposed to work for us. But unfortunately, not having our needs met as a kid sent us the message of brokenness. It sent us the message of our needs being a problem, and that no matter what we do, we're never going to be enough. We receive the message that it's dangerous to be seen for who we really are. We form this belief that if they knew who I really was, they definitely wouldn't like me. It becomes our programming to hide our authentic self, to suppress our needs, and to believe that there's something wrong with us. And that's what's in our subconscious. That is the default. Anytime we move out of conscious awareness, we're operating in not enoughness. The problem is we lived in a hall of mirrors. The mirrors reflected to us that we were 4 feet tall and 4 feet wide, when in our truth we were 5 feet tall and 2 feet wide. And we come to believe that this is the vast majority of humanity, that everybody's a broken mirror like this. And really, it's not that they're a broken mirror, but I'm broken. The truth is we need healthy mirrors, truthful mirrors. 56% of the population is capable of healthy attachment. That means 56% of the population will reflect to you your truth and the value of how amazing you are. Don't let the broken mirrors be your truth. What's even scarier is as we age out of those programming years, we get into ages 7 or even 14, 21, we start to take on the voice of the broken mirror. That broken critical voice becomes our own voice in our head. And I liken it to a little demon that sits on our shoulder called complex trauma. They're unreasonable, but they got into our innocent little impressionable heads and they never moved out. We took on the belittling and the berating and the self-abandonment as our own. We started to do it to ourselves. We took on their job. And then, even worse yet, when we do something wrong, we think the answer is to punish ourselves, to deprive ourselves, or to berate ourselves even more, to kick ourselves when we're down. Maybe then we'll get the message, don't do it again. When at the core, all we wanted was love and respect. And so we've got this tug of war going on in our head. I just want to be loved. I just want to be valued. And yet I can't let them see the real me. It's not safe to be seen. I want to be loved, but don't let them see you. I want to be respected, but you can't let them know who you really are. How can you ever win? It's crazy. I feel like you can't ask for what you need. That if you do, you did something wrong. And it's all in the subconscious brain, happening below your awareness. And yet we wonder why we can't get what we want. We can't get love and respect. We can't seem to break out of this crazy cycle. Well, I have super good news for you. You are valuable. You are the most valuable being on planet Earth. Of course, along with all of your other human brothers and sisters. But we are our Creator's favorite. He's not shy about saying it. That look around us, this beautiful earth we've been given dominion over. You are valuable inherently. And check right now that voice that says, yeah, but not me. That's the voice of trauma. Don't let him lie to you. He is the very thing that keeps you from everything that you deserve. Keeps you from your gifts. Keeps you from your purpose. Keeps you from your abundance. Keeps you from love. Keeps you from health. He's always there, barking in your ear like an incessant bug. And treat him like one. Flick him off your shoulder. You deserve love. You deserve respect. You deserve to have your needs met. You deserve abundance. Abundance is your birthright. You deserve your dreams. Not only do you deserve your dreams, but they were put on your heart by your Creator. Because you are a critical piece of the puzzle. We can't do it without you. You have a purpose. You are not an accident. You are not broken. You are made 100%, 1,000% with intention. Every ounce of you was made for a purpose. You are perfectly imperfect for your purpose. The program of unworthiness is a lie. The program of not enoughness is outdated. Society's message that you have to live this certain way to be valued or to be good is dead. Ta-da! You are not cursed to live this life under the spell of complex trauma. You can get out, and I can show you how. You see, I have a gift too. My gift is finding the root cause of a problem and pulling the weed. In 30 minutes or less, I am helping people on a regular basis identify the root of their complex trauma. There's usually a couple phrases, a couple themes that play out in your life. The root of that complex trauma is the block to your money. The root of the complex trauma is the block to your freedom. It's the root to everything that stands in your way. As soon as you see your value, as soon as you believe your worth, it fixes everything. Yes, it takes time. It's multifaceted. I can only identify the root in 30 minutes, and it is layered. It will keep opening up, and patterns will keep playing out, but you can't do it alone. And as soon as you start to have these positive mirrors in your life to reflect back to you your accurate truth, to love on you, to pick you up when you fall down, to help you see how amazing you are, to remember that people are not bad, that life doesn't have to be hard, that you can predominantly be happy, that your dreams are possible, the sky's the limit. Imagine how much energy it takes to maintain the suppression of who you are and your value. How much energy it takes to keep beating on yourself every day. How much energy it takes to survive under the voice that keeps beating on you every day. How much energy is behind fighting to survive and yet not be seen? How much energy goes into protecting ourselves and keeping ourselves safe when none of that is our job? When the universe is designed to support us, when abundance is available to us and yet we're spending all of our energy on keeping it out instead of allowing it to come in. Imagine how amazing you could be if all of that energy was freed up and allowed to flow through you effortlessly through your gifts. That the thing that I do so easily in identifying money blocks and abundance blocks and life purpose blocks, it comes so effortless to me that it took me 7 years, 42 years to figure out. And yet I do it for somebody else and they go, wow, you have that kind of gift in you too. There is not one single person left out of this. If you are human, alive, breathing and on earth right now, you have a purpose, you have a gift. And I know it's a popular topic and everybody talks about it, and then we say, oh, but you got to go figure it out. That's true. It is a process of alchemy. But the good news is you have a block. If you haven't been able to step into it, there's a block. And I have the gift of helping you see it and uproot it. I understand we have to give from the heart freely, and that's why I offer these 3 free 30-minute sessions, because in, I promise you 30 minutes, I will blow your mind. Take me up on it, because I promise, I keep my promises. Ask my kids, we pinky swear, because that's, one of my values is integrity. So I know it can seem hard and it seems daunting, especially when it's something that you've lived your entire life with. But I can promise you, and of course, I have to preface it for liability purposes, you have to do the work. But if you do the work and you're fully committed and you take me up on at least the free 30 minutes, if not extended support, I guarantee you the amount of joy and ecstasy and bliss in beauty that unfolds in life continuously. It's not just, oh, this is awesome and amazing, I'm going to stay here. Every day gets better and better. And I am truly dizzy at some points at how amazing this is, because it just continues to unfold. And again, imagine the energy and the effort that has gone into the struggle going towards amazing awesomeness every day. And you'll get a sense of how super phenomenal this is. And of course, there's 2 kinds of people. One type of person will be driven towards pleasure. Another person will be avoiding pain. And I can again promise you that this path will help you with both. You will achieve the joy and bliss, and you will also avoid the pain. So there's really nothing stopping you. If you found this video, this is your sign. This is the green light. The only thing that is standing in the way is the only thing that's standing in the way between you and your purpose, your freedom from your complex trauma, the joy and the bliss, the avoidance of pain is one message to me. I love you so, so much. You are my why, your potential, the potential of humanity, the hidden gifts and talents, the fact that our Creator needs us, that we are a critical piece of this pie, wakes me up every day, and I get so much joy and pleasure out of helping you. So don't shy away. Now is the time. Say yes to you. And I will say, when I finally did it, I realized that the only thing that was standing in the way of me doing this for you was me having the courage to face me. Are you ready? I'll hold your hand, I promise. I love you. Namaste.